Come on, quick. Why are you attacking? Why are you attacking, bro? You gonna take 1 or 2 against like 5? Look at this. What? Seriously, dude, what are you doing? Fuck me. I'm currently level 25. 25! Try to stay alive. How'd that hunter go? Oh, there he is. That little slippery... Oh, the rogue tried to slip in on me! You don't like, yeah. Why don't you like the bracket? Is it because of a certain class you're playing, or I don't remember what class you're playing if you're playing a Paladin. Why are you running, bro? Stay and fight! Stay and fight, my friends! Yes? No, don't kill me! Don't want to die, I got too many buffs. Oh, I see how you are. No, bro, what are you trying to do to me? Ah, shit. Two mages. I don't like mages. As a paladin, you really don't want to have two mages sitting on top of your head. I did get a little bit of sleep, finally. First time in over a week I've got a little bit of sleep. But my wife's... I gotta go... I can only play till about, I don't know, 4 or 5, and then I gotta go, so... But that still gives me a good, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. What is this, 10:44, 11, 12, 1, 2... I can play for about 5 hours, I guess. I'm gonna kill this frickin' hunter, because he annoyed me. You're going to die, my friend. I don't like you, because you annoyed me. Yeah. Gotta keep working on my sleeping schedule, because it ain't good, right? We're gonna go with a little exorcism, boom! And then we're gonna finish them off with a little melee. Yeah, see you later, bro. Yeah, Paladin's pretty weak at this level. At least it feels like it, you know? Actually, we just let them cap, which kind of sucks. Let's go after the mage. Right? Let's go after the hunter? The hunter just keeps kiting, so that's fine. So we'll just kill this guy. Hunter actually, at this level, they don't hit very hard. Maybe it's just... Hey, Zalcini! Oh shit. Zalcini! What the... Let's go. Let's kill the man. Is your blink down, my friend? Okay, exorcism. Bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. You're dead. Is he not dead? He should be dead. Okay, you're dead. You must die. Exorcism, exorcism, exorcism. Boom! Okay, let's get in. Can we get in a heal? Okay, this guy's dead. Let them finish that jump off. I punched your monitor? It's all sin. I hope you didn't hurt it. Because that is stupid. You should know better than that, dude. And yeah, the server crashes constantly, man. There's nothing you can do about it. Server's always crashing. I guess I can't trinket fear. I thought I could... I thought every man for himself broke fear. Can't do that while I flee. I thought for sure it broke fear. That's kind of weird, man. Oh, you want some of this, bro? Come on back, bro. I got a mage trying to kill me. Let's see if we can kill the rogue before the mage kills me. Probably not. Look at the rogue run. Why are you running, bro? Why are you running? I'm out of mana. The mage was just letting me 1v1. The mage was letting me 1v1 the rogue. That was pretty funny. Oh, that was actually funny. Did you see that? The mage wanted to see if I could kill the rogue. That was nice of the mage to let me have a little 1v1 action. At first, image destroyed, but it looks to be good now. Dude, don't hit your monitor again, Zawson. I thought about buying a different mount today, but I'm kind of tired of the rat. We need a different mount. Something befitting of the Paladin. Yes, pet the monitor next time. Why are you running, bro? Kill all hunters. kill all hunters. Oh wait, rogue. Come on, come on, come on. Why are you running, bro? Oh, he's running. Exorcism. Exorcism. Boom! Killing blow with exorcism. You finally gave in and paid for TV? Oh, you and the... Dude, you and Volstay, man. Volstay loves that fucking rooster. I don't know why, dude. I still have tons of mounts from when I played Ascension, like, you know, back in the day, you know? Ooh, 108. We're just gonna preemptively do this, which was a waste of an ability. We got 2 priests, though. Fuck those guys. Oh, no, no, no. Don't hurt my friend here. Do not hurt my friend. Oh, we got a rogue. I like rogues. Come on, rogue. Why are you running, bro? Let's go, me and you. Oh, I'm taking damage. Maybe I don't like rogues. Maybe I don't like rogues. Maybe I don't like rogues. Oh, wait. No, I'm healing in your face, bro. Oh. Oh no! You didn't play that much. I had bought quite a few mounts, like, and I spent about $300 like on Ascension, you know, 4 years ago on DP over the course of like a month or 2 months, and so I bought quite a few mounts and stuff, and just because it was fun, and plus the way their cash shop is, it totally ropes you in. It's genius how they do their cash shop. I mean, I always thought the BGs at like 30 to 40 were like prime BGs because, you know, I'm not a big fan of ability bloat and CC. You know, I'm not a fan of CC because I think it sucks. So yeah, Battlegrounds like 30 to 40 is always kind of my favorite. Because once you get too many skills and too many CC, it just feels like you can't play your character. It's like, oh, I'm rooted. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, I'm feared. It's just kind of like, why is this? This isn't even fun, you know? It's like, this isn't even fun. I can't even do anything. Hello, Mr. Druid. Say hello to my Hajj. Oh, use it dead. Oh, wait. Are you going to root me? Are you going to root me? There it is. Oh, no, head of freedom, bro. Oh, no, where did he go? He shadow meld. Check Discord. All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm in a battleground. What do you want me to do? Oh no, I can't cleanse this shit. Just exorcism. Oh, priest. Oh no! Damn it. Alright, I'm going to Discord, dude. Hold on a second. I'm kind of in the middle of battleground. I'll have to look after I got the battleground, dude. I kind of was hoping we could win this, but it ain't looking good. It is not looking good. What happened to all my buffs? Did someone actually cleanse my buffs, or did they just fall off, or what? Yeah, he's like cleansing my buffs. No, bro! We're gonna trinket that just so we can get around the corner. Oh, wait, you want some of this? He thinks he's a melee hunter! He thinks he's a melee hunter! Healing potion! Healing potion! Healing potion! Hajj! I cheated! I use healing potion, I cheat! And you die. I didn't want to die to the hunter. I was like, healing potion. Alright, I got it. Okay, I don't... What is it, a dungeon or something? You have entered Blackrock Caverns, so... I don't know. I mean, what... I'm not sure what you... It's just a dungeon. I don't know, dude. It looks normal to me. Yeah, that's because this is not vanilla. This is not, remember, this is not vanilla. They've added custom shit and stuff, so it's not really vanilla. You know? I can't kill this healer, can I? Druids are actually really hard to kill. They're actually quite difficult to kill. Yeah, but they've added, yeah, it's not really vanilla because it's like they've added like custom stuff, you know? Shit, I don't want to go this way. That's not fair. It's not fair when it's 4-on-1. Come on. What am I supposed to do against the 4-on-1? Yeah, the Paladin feels like really weak at this level. I mean, the survivability is good, but the damage output is bad. Maybe my gear isn't that good. What am I using? I've got a level 23 weapon, and I'm 25, so just I don't know. Doesn't feel feels weak. And we still got a ways to go before we get Avenger Shield. I think Avenger Shield helps tremendously because of the glyph that doubles the damage, increases damage by 100%. Let's switch to Judge. Can we switch to Justice? He's out of range. No, he's not. Watch this. We're gonna come in. We're gonna Hodge this guy, and he's gonna probably blink it. Oh, so I can get a chance. I actually switch to Justice sometimes just for the chance against like casters to get the intermittent, stun. It doesn't feel like it procs as much as it does on like other servers though. So I don't know, man. Are we winning or losing? Apparently this is we're going to lose every battleground today, apparently. Ooh, we're almost level 26, though. Ooh, should we kill this hunter? Why not? Switching to Justice, hoping to get a couple random stuns out of it. Stun? Come on, give me the stun. There it is, there's the random stun. Let's get another random stun, we need it, we need it. Can we get another one? Oh, Hand of Freedom. There's another one. There's the old Shadow Meld. Bubble. Come on, we know the stun. Okay, he's gonna heal. Switching to Warlock. Okay, so apparently, there it is. Come on. He's almost dead. We're gonna die. Can I heal through the damage? We cannot heal through the damage? No. Healing potion! Come at me, bro. The whole team. I just love him. I just love PvP in World of Warcraft because it's always 4 versus 1. Like, it always feels like when I'm fighting, it's me versus like 10,000 people. And it doesn't usually start that way. Like, I go into encounters a lot of times where like my team is there with me. And then at the end of the fight, I look around and I'm the only one left. It's like me and the enemy. I'm like, what happened to my team? Where'd they go? Where you go, bro? You know what? Let's do Kings. Kings. Let's do some low level. I'm just trying to go through these crappy potions I got. Let's just see if we can get rid of these things. Oh, of course, here comes the enemy. Farming us because my team sucks. Come on, Paladin. Let's let this Paladin come to me. Come to me. Oh, wait. Oh, we got another Paladin here. Come at me, bro. Oh, no, not the... Oh, wait. Exorcism goes through that, baby. Boom. What's up? Why are you running, bro? Why are you running, bro? Switching to justice. Going for justice. Going for the stun. Why are you running, bro? Oh, of course. And you got to get help because you were getting your ass whooped. This every time, man. Every fucking time. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm kicking this guy's ass. The next thing you know, we got 10 other people coming in to help him out. So stupid. That's what I fucking hate the most about PvP. Like, if you have a class, unfortunately you have a class that doesn't do much burst damage, you can't kill quickly. You're like winning a fight, but it takes too long to win the fight. Invariably, somebody else is going to come in and intervene. That's why playing classes that do bursty damage that can kill quickly are generally a lot more fun. Because you can actually get a kill. Like you saw, it takes me too long to kill somebody. Even though I'm dominating that Paladin, like he's running like a scared little girl. He's gonna kill me, run away! You know, it doesn't matter because somebody else is gonna come over and be like, oh, I better help this jabroni. Better help this noob alert. Noobalicious. Hey, where are you running, bro? Now, this is just a bad a bad idea to try to take this out, but I was bored. What can I say? Okay, let's switch to the Paladin. Yeah, I'm dead. He's a dead. But there's like fucking nobody. Come on, man. What's my team even doing? Fuck me. They're just sitting here fighting. Sometimes I hate PvP. I'm gonna play. Zalson, I think I'm gonna roll a mage. Zalson, I want to roll like a bursty class for once. I'm sick of these classes that hit like a fucking gnat. You know, it's like, God, I hit about as hard as a fucking wet noodle. Are you running, bro? Hello. I need some pew pew. You know, I need some real deeps. We need some serious deeps. I saw someone playing a fire mage. That looked like fun, Zalson. Fire mage. I saw it was pretty bursty. They don't hit hard at this level, though. That's the problem. At this level, they hit like a wet noodle. I guess I gotta stick it out, right? Exorcism? Oh, he got out of range. Shit. Let's see it. Ooh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. We better run. We have to run. It's all we can do is run. It's all we ever do. We're just always running. Because why are you running, bro? Because my character is always getting... Frost Nova. That's Salson. Yeah. I just think it's at this level, you know. I think at this level it's just weak, you know. Okay, what's up, Drizzy? Okay, well then we're gonna solve that problem. We're gonna change the mount, right? We're going with the donkey. Where's the donkey? Here we go. No one's gonna want to kill the person with the camel mount, right? Maybe they'll want to kill me with the camel mount even more. Look at that guy on a camel. Look at that guy on a camel. Oh man. Oh, we didn't level. I thought for sure we'd level after that. We're almost level 26. And at level 26, we're going to get... What, flash of light? Is that it? I don't know. I hate this filter. I can just group the shit up by level so I can see what's coming. You're worthless. Not intuitive. Fire the developer. Should we try that? We have another trinket. What's the one here? This one crosses damage. Let's try this one. And then I don't know what to put it on B4, I guess. Actually, we need to keybind this one macro. Here. And let's try this. It's like a long ass cooldown though. Just for fun though, let's see what damage it does. Hey, what's up, Nox? How's it going? You coming? Oh, guys, Olsen. Let's see what damage. I mean, I don't think it's much. Freeze my haste rating by 3. The problem is it's a 5-minute cooldown, which sucks. That's a really long cooldown. God, why do I always get in battlegrounds with complete morons? Jesus. It's like, what are they doing even? Oh, killing blow! You have leveled up. So my trinket, look at that. Your auto attack deal 50 additional. I mean, it's pretty strong. My auto attack deal 50 additional damage. At this level, that's pretty strong. No, come on. What do we get? Retribution Aura, and Flash of Light, Hand of Salvation, okay, whatever. The red ore is a nice benefit, I guess. Oh, look. Look at my camel mount. Multiple people can sit on the camel. That's why I got the little thing over here. Got 4 minutes on our big old trinket. For the big, that's our burst. When this trinket's available, that's our big burst window. We have a 5-minute burst window. Let's take out this Paladin. You going down, bro? Oh, I think he bopped his one little bubble. Why are you running, bro? Oh, wait, here, let's get this guy. Oh, nice disengage. That was a shit. That was like one of the worst disengages I've ever seen. Oh, trap. He's got the trap. The bubble is alive. The bubble is alive. Come on, come on, come on. Hand of Freedom. Jeez, how long does it take to do Hand of Freedom? I was like spamming Hand of Freedom. That's one thing about this server that really sucks is like when I do abilities, like it takes, there's like a delay of like 1.5 seconds sometimes, you know, to get abilities off, you know? Heal. Who's it going? Oh no, we're getting, oh, come on, really? We're dead. Curse. Yes, you feel good about killing me, Valakar. It wasn't fucking you that killed me. It was your fucking hunter and warlock. I need to do arena. That way the fights are fair, you know, it's like 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Not this bullshit. With 20 noobs running in a circle. Okay, we've got their flag and they've got our. Let's go see if we can get the flag back. We got 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 20 seconds on burst window. If we can get this flag carrier solo, he's probably toast. Ooh, we could even increase our burst window. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Well, I just feel like I said, the Paladin feels like it takes too long to kill anything. So anytime I get into a fight where I'm winning, it always invariably other people show up and be like, bail out the guy because it just takes too long. Fear the camel. Fear the camel. It's such a cool mount, actually. Okay, he's up top. Looks like it's a druid and a healer. So this will be very, very difficult to. There's no way I can probably kill this guy. Well, there's no way unless it's total noobs. I don't think there's any way we're going to kill the flag carrier by myself when they both have heals. Nope, we do. I do see some more people coming. Maybe we have help. I see a shaman up there. Okay, burst window's alive in 35, 40 seconds. Ah, shit. See if we can hit this guy with Blessing of Might. Who are we going for? You want to kill the priest? I don't really want to. I'm watching my burst window because I don't want to waste it. So apparently my trinket's not as good as I thought. I can't trinket fear, I guess. I thought I could see. So this everyman for himself is not as good as I thought. I thought we'd be able to trinket fear. Doesn't seem to be the case. Let's open up with exorcism. We're gonna. Oh, he's dead. He's pretty much toast. Let's kill the healer for good measure. Burst window in 16 seconds. You better watch out. I got a burst window come up in 7 seconds, bro. Yeah. Yeah, well, every man for himself is not as good as I thought. I thought it broke fear, but it doesn't. It only breaks stuns. So the tooltip apparently is correct. Removes all stuns and movement pairing effects. Still good, right? Because there's a lot of stuns. Uh-oh, dude. I think my burst window's coming up, maybe. Here it is. Burst window's up. Burst window's up. Watch. We're doing 50% additional damage per auto attack. It's going to fade in 1 second, though. This fucking hunter. I'm dead. I'm just dead. No, Isaac dead. I'm just running in a circle like a fool. Yeah. Bracket does kind of stink. Well, like I said, it feels like I get kited really easily. I don't have enough burst to really kill anything. The only thing I'm good at is not dying quickly, basically. The only thing the Paladin at this level feels like you're good at is not dying quickly. How did we not... Oh, we did score. Never mind. Sorry, bud, but you guys are toast. Maybe. We're gonna hide in here and see if somebody comes in after us, because I don't want to run out. Let's see if somebody comes in after me. We got Pumbaa. Come on, Pumbaa. Meet your maker. Come on, Pumbaa. Alright, let's take out this shaman, maybe. Oh, he's already dead. Core Zephyr. So I used to think that the human racial was better than the undead, but it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, it's probably... I don't know, it might be that the undead racial is actually better, you know? Because it's like... I thought the human... Because someone erroneously told me in the stream that it broke everything. Like, someone told me in a stream a few days ago that the Everyman for Himself tooltip was incorrect, and that it broke all CC, including fear. So I took them at their word, and I re-rolled human, because I wanted the better trinket, basically. And I don't know, it might have been you, Fu, but it was somebody who said that, and whoever said that was 100% wrong. It does not break it. The tooltip is actually accurate. Does not break fear. And fear is probably the biggest CC in WoW. I mean, because you get feared by priests, you get feared by warlocks, you get feared by warriors. It's probably one of the most annoying CCs. I mean, of course, rogue, being able to break, out of rogue stuns is nice, but you don't really fear a rogue. Like, a rogue's not going to kill me as a protection paladin. A warlock and a priest are much more threat to killing me than a fucking rogue or a warrior because of my physical mitigation. No, it wasn't you. I can't remember who it was. Somebody told me that. We're going with justice. There's... Alright. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. So I think I'm gonna renege. Yes, not politically correct. I think I'm gonna renege and say that that probably the undead paladin race, the undead is probably maybe slightly better than the human, but I like the human a lot better because the human animations are so much nicer, and the gear scaling is better as well. It's not all fucking too small. Like shields and swords and stuff on a undead are really tiny for some weird reason. But can we kill the priest and the warlock? This is a pretty tough matchup. This is a 2v2, and warlocks are a pain in the ass. We got a hunter, so it's me and a hunter versus a warlock and a priest. Should be pretty interesting. Our burst window's up though. Uh-oh, the burst window's up. The burst window's up. Except I'm feared. See, every time. Every fucking time. Well, okay, so we're just gonna have to get a trinket. You got a trinket mount. Where's the trinket at? I was trying to buy the trinket the other day and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the damn trinket. Like the Alliance trinket. Like, I don't know why. I was going to like the honor vendors and they didn't have it. I think I went to the vendors out in Ashen Vale. They didn't have it. There's only 2 other vendors I can think of. There's the one in Arathi Highlands, and then there's the one near Ultrarock Mountains. You know? Let me check the honor vendor again, but I can't find it. Yeah, you think it's over by AV? That would be over in Ultrarock Mountains. On Horde, I was able to get one just from... I can't remember where I got it, but I got it on the Horde. I don't even remember where I got it. Where am I going? God, I'm not even going the right direction. Yeah, it should be the Frost Resist teleport. Yeah, you're correct, Nox. It's the Frost Resist plus the trinket that's actually pretty cool in AV that allows you to... But there is this vendor, but they don't sell trinkets. This is the mount. Oh, wait, I forgot about these. No, these are the trainers. In some versions of WoW, these guys actually have stuff. I can't remember which... I've played too many WoW servers, too many private servers. Here we go. No. Here we go. This is it. See, this is why I didn't find it last time. You gotta click PvP accessories. I think I came to this guy and saw that it was the, you know, the level 60 gear, and then when I did that, I just assumed that that's all he had was level 60 gear, but I assumed incorrectly. So go to PvP accessories, and this is what we're gonna buy, right? We're gonna buy this guy. And now we have a real trinket, right? This is gonna remove all movement impairing effects. It's a 5-minute cooldown though, which kind of blows. But that coupled with this one, we can use the Every Man for Himself to break stuns and roots. And we use this one for sleep. So let's put this. I do this one kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess we'll here. Macro. And then what are we gonna, what's the keybind gonna be? Actually, I know what the keybind's gonna be. It's gonna be that. Now you see we use that, right? And now, so that puts the hand of right, it puts this one. Shares a 45-second cooldown with PvP trinket. And is that 45 seconds? I don't know. It gave me level 60 gloves. Epic, nice. We got another talent point. We're gonna have to go with improved time of justice. And the only left Glyph of Crusader Strike. Alright, we have crap for enchantments just because I don't know any. I don't know any. Ah, man. Alright, well, our Hodge will come up more frequently. I can't deal with this mount. He's too big. I don't like big mounts. Do we have any small mounts? I don't want to be a mouse. Don't want to be that. Do we want to be the Vulpine? No. Alright, little skeleton horse. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help these guys take. I'm gonna try to help these guys get blacksmith. Looks like a. Oh, it looks like they already got it. Never mind. Then I'm gonna help this guy. Does he need help? No. Let's go give him a buff at least. All right. All right. Let's give this guy a buff too. Let's keep these guys buffed up. This guy has kings already. This guy does not have kings. This guy I'm gonna give might because he's already got kings. And now we've got penetrate. What a nice name. I bet your mom's proud of you. Okay, we're gonna follow this guy to see if he hits. Oh, is he coming after me, bro? Okay, we got 2. Oh shit, no, it's 2 on 3, 2 on 4. Let's try to take this Paladin. Oh, he's gonna go down quick. Yeah. I like how you get the water's frozen on this one. It makes, you know, moving through the area a lot easier. It's actually really cool. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bubble. Bubble, double bubble, double bubble. Come on, another bubble, double bubble. We threw up our Divine Protect, whatever it's called. It helps me. Oh no, no, my trinket's not available to me. Why is my trinket not available? It didn't work. What the hell? None of my trinkets are working. Well, no, now I use the trinket. Hey, way to go. Use the trinket after I didn't need to use the trinket. What the fuck was that? I always kill these damn hunters because they're annoying. That was weird. We need this down here. We need to see the trinket. What is this? Hand of Reckoning? This doesn't need to be here. Where'd it go? I thought, fuck, didn't I just put Hand of Reckoning on my bars? Gee, God, it's this fucking game, dude. Where the fuck is it? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. So stupid. I have to jump through hoops to get my bindings to work correctly because Bartender likes to keep its own bindings separate from the actual in-game bindings. So sometimes if I bind something with the quick key bindings, what ends up happening is I have multiple key bindings for the same thing. So that's what I always have to do is I have to go into key bindings, bind it, then unbind it, then go into quick key bindings and bind it. And then that ensures that I don't end up with double key bindings for the same ability. Sounds fucking stupid, but that's just the stupid hoops I have to jump through to get the shit to work right. But I don't know where the fuck Hand of Reckoning went. I thought I dropped it on my bar over here, but it just kind of disappeared. Now I can't fucking find it. Where the hell's Hand of Reckoning? Here it is. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Another losing battleground. I don't even think we won a battleground yet today. This is so pathetic. Like, what are the chances? I mean, it's so RNG based, right? I mean, it's Horde and Alliance, so it's not like a normal server where if you queue for Alliance, you're going to be all Alliance characters. It's not the way it works. So you can't blame a faction saying, "Oh, Alliance sucks at PvP." You can't do that because the teams are made up of Horde and Alliance. So it's just completely luck of the draw. Like if you just get a group that has some decent players in it, you know. Maybe it's me. Maybe we're losing every battleground because I suck. I think that's the real issue. Yeah, this is a fair fight. Not. Yeah, what is it? Me versus what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 6. Me versus 6 people. This is a fair fight. Why are you running, bro? Why are you running? Wait, trinket. Look, my trinket. We had to test to make sure the trinket worked. Hey, it worked, right? It worked. Maybelline is definitely Maybelline. It's me. We're losing because I suck so bad. Paladin is bad, dude. Like, I have the melee hunter, and the melee hunter sucks, like, because their damage just isn't fast enough. But it's more fun because it's. I mean, a lot of it's because I'm higher level, so I have more abilities. But it's just more fun. Oh, he silenced me. He's a blood elf. He's a blood elf. A blood elf. No, not a blood elf. Why are you running, bro? I got 8 seconds, baby. 8 seconds until you die. 4 seconds. 4 seconds on the bubble. I haven't even used my divine bubble yet. Where? I can't trinket. No trinket available to me. Yeah, well, again, me versus 20 people. Did you look? Did you look at the map? There were like fucking 6 people up that were not my friends. God, I'm so tired of every fight being me versus 100. Like, look at this shit. It's so frustrating. That's why BGs can be so... Sometimes BGs can just feel so stupidly boring and bad. Okay, watch. There's a hunter on me, a mage on me. Right? Look up. There's also a shadow priest. Right? Here comes the shadow priest fearing me. You see the shadow priest feared me. Mage is beating on me. Hunter's teeing off on me. You look up. There's 2 rogues, 2 priests, a paladin, a hunter, and a mage. And do you see any other people from my team? No, I don't. It's just like... Come on. Ugh, fuck.
In ones on Area 52 multiple times. I've hit 2402 content. Could be super detrimental to how a tier list would look compared to a staple in World of Warcraft PvP through like most of its history, right? Both of these classes have tons of control. And in terms of 2v2s, that's insanely important. In terms of 1v1, they have tons of CC and utilities that just kind of make them untouchable for durations of the 1v1. And so in any pretty much arena you're doing, these guys are going to be S tier. And even in BGs and World PvP, like if you can isolate...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, level 58 is 2 minutes, which is nice. It's nice. But... I don't know what makes the Paladin hit hard. People keep telling me the Paladins like do a lot of damage, but I don't know what it is about them that makes them do damage at a higher level. I mean, I think it's if I remember correctly, there's 2 things I can think of. Obviously, the Avenger's Shield, if you glyph it with where it does 100% increased damage, it's going to hit pretty hard. But there's also the Hammer of the Righteous, or whatever it is, that when you glyph that, when you hit people, it'll actually apply a debuff that increases the amount of holy damage that person takes. So that's nice. That's going to, And so basically just spamming that plus your shield, judgment, whatever, Crusader Strike, and it scales. And the thing is, a lot of this stuff's going to scale with spell power. So if you can get more spell power. And I know there's some set bonuses too that help the Paladin with its damage. But it's just, I've played Paladin so long that Paladin at low levels is always just kind of boring, you know? I thought Light of the Guardian was a defensive thing, though. I thought Light of the Guardian was like a defensive ability. No, it's an offensive ability. I thought Light of the Guardian was the legendary like defensive. Let's take a look. So here, Light of the Guardian. Absorb 620 damage and deal 709 high threat holy damage. Okay, so it does do damage. To enemies within 8 yards. Also reduces damage taken by 10%, increases healing received by 30%. Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't realize it did damage. That's pretty cool. It's like an AoE damage too. So that would make a Paladin good in a team fight. Like, excuse me. In a team fight, Paladin's going to be really good because, you know, you're going to, let's see. Let me just pull up my talent so I can explain what I'm talking about. So, oh my god, this server's so slow to load. So because of Divine Sacrifice, right, and Divine Guardian, you know, basically you can go into a big team fight, drop your bubble, and then pop Divine Sacrifice, and immediately your whole team, right, 30% of all damage taken by party members in 30 yards is redirected to you, so you're not taking damage because you got your bubble up, right? And then also on top of that, because you got your talent into this, when it's activated, party and raid members in 30 yards take 10% reduced damage. In addition, increase the duration of save. So you've got that. You've got an ability to basically redirect a lot of the damage in a team fight to you, and then you've got your bubble up, so you're not taking any damage at all. So all that damage is just being, you're basically absorbing 30% of all the damage for like 6 seconds. So that's nice. And then you've got Light of the Guardian that you can pop, like we just looked at. And that's going to do this 709 damage to enemies within 8 yards. So that's going to be this nice AoE damage. And then on top of that, you're going to have your Consecrate down, right? Your Consecrate's going to do damage. So you've got Consecrate damage. So, you know, the Paladin in a teamfight situation is pretty amazing, you know. What is this sparkly thing over here? Is this just a tree? We can chop down trees and storm it. I would think the town guard might not like that too much.
People, you can just destroy them with these two classes there. I mean, not much else to say. I mean, it's not any different than every other expansion, right? Yeah, this might be off a little bit here and there just because, you know, access to Wrath talents in vanilla style content could be super detrimental to how a tier list would look compared to, you know, regular vanilla. But with the Yap Fest over, no speculation involved.
Why is it that people that are good at Why is it that people that are good in PvP MMOs always sound like nerds? I mean, really, the prop Paladin's really good. Why is it they always sound like nerds, bro? Why do you sound like a nerd, bro? And I hate the word bro. I'm just saying it because it just feels stupid, so I'm saying it for stupid. Maybe I sound like a nerd. I don't think so, though, but maybe I do.
Over, no speculation involved. I know mental to how a tier list would look.
Mental to how a tier list. He sounds like a 40-year-old man who's probably balding, who spends a lot of time playing with his dogs and playing video games. You know, that sounds kind of like me.
Look, compared to, you know, regular vanilla. But with the Yap Fest over.
With the Yap Fest over.
No speculation involved. I know these 3 tanks for a fact.
Well, first off, Enhancement isn't really a tank. So he says these 3 tanks. Enhancement's not really a tank. Let's be honest.
Are going to be insane. Gladiator Stance Warriors can just like straight up one-shot people. You know, if we're talking like 1v1 situations, whether it's in a BG, open world, or in arena, yeah, a lot of these tanks are just going to beat your head in, man. They're really, really hard to like compare anything to. They're just so strong. Obviously, casters have a leg up against these guys, but even still, it's just going to be really rough to get these guys down in every PvP scenario. Okay, so I added an S- row because I feel like the gap between the S tier tanks and the A tier classes.
I wanted to see. The reason I brought this up is I was curious where the Fire Mage lands in Destro, because 2 of the specs that I do like to play, because I don't play casters a lot in WoW, you know, but the casters I do play that I like is Destro Warlock in Shadowlands. I love Destro Warlock in Shadowlands, And then I like Fire Mage. Fire Mage and Shadowlands also. I think it was Shadowlands. It was really cool. Um, but so
Guys
this
hit pretty hard,
kind of curious to see where they land.
and it's kind of the same thing as like a prop pally. They obviously aren't as tanky as a M super fun arcane with insane. We'll go straight into Fire Mage.
Of course, we do have Arcane. He has Arcane pretty high though.
I'm torn here. I think I'm going to put him in S- tier. I think they have a little bit less survivability than Frost, obviously, but they can still just control the hell out of any fight. And they have some mystic enchants that can turn them into like a really bursty weapon of doom. Like, it's insane. We'll go straight into Fire Mage next. I'm going to put Fire Mage in the A tier because I think it is slightly worse than Arcane. I think it is slightly worse than Frost just because it doesn't have the same survivability as Frost. And I genuinely think Arcane with the right build, the right enchants, I think it could be better than Fire as far as like burstiness. But in the right settings, like in Battlegrounds, for example, when you're doing a big fight in a flag in a Arathi Basin or a big fight in mid in Temple of Kamagu, these guys have access to Living Bomb. And that could be super fun, and you could possibly like flip the tide of a fight as a Fire Mage, or if you get South Shore versus Terra Mill just by tab living bombing everybody on their team, which isn't the funnest way to play, but I do think these guys have some serious potential in Battlegrounds and stuff like that. But as far as like arena goes, and in most situations, I think, you know, getting a kill and making sure you don't get killed, Frost Mage and Arcane Mage are just a little better than Fire. It's not one of these priest specs out. I'm going to put Shadow Priest as like the highest A tier. I think it's really close to S- tier, but I just think...
Yeah, Shadow Priest, from my experience, is really strong. I feel like whenever a Shadow Priest is getting on me and dotting me up, I feel like their dots hit way harder than Warlock dots. Not that Warlock dots don't do a lot of damage, they do, but it takes longer for their dots to take the health off of you, whereas the Shadow Priest dots just feel like they're taking your health off a lot faster.
Think, again, like with Fire, I think it's just, I don't think it's on the same level as Frost and Arcane. It might actually have like a little more survivability. It definitely just don't think that tank targets and just kind of have cleave damage in arena.
Don't care about rogues.
See, again, with like Mystic, still have tons of decent PvP spec, but again, combat, just not it. Assassination, just nowhere near as good as sub. Destruction Warlock, I'll throw in the same tier as a Fire Mage, right? You could kind of like interchange these two however you want to look at it. Obviously, Warlock doesn't have as much control as a Mage would in arena scenarios, but they do still have tons and tons of control of fights with fear and certain abilities, with like the Fell Hunter being able to silence people, or the Succubus being able to put people to sleep. But you're basically trading out some of your control that like a Mage would have access to for a little more survivability. Well, yeah, other than Fire. Yeah, Fire for sure. Frost has more survivability than a Warlock, I'd probably say, but a Fire Mage does not. A Fire Mage does not have the survivability Destro does, but they might be able to outdamage them a little bit. We'll have to wait and kind of see again with like Mystic builds and stuff. I'm not too sure on that, but I would give the edge probably slightly, honestly, probably slightly to Destro, just because survivability.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy's voice is kind of annoying. His voice is annoying me. I don't know why.
Clothcaster is going to be so important.
He sounds like he's like drank too much coffee. I mean, I had too much coffee today already, but he sounds like he had too much coffee.
Boomy Druids, I don't know, man. I'll put him in like high B tier. I feel like when you talk about a balanced Druid, they should always be really, really good. I've never really, unless...
Yeah, Feral DPS is garbage. So you put most of the healers in the same tier. And that's the thing. I feel like the one thing that I've seen in Battlegrounds so far is that Druids, like, discs are hard to kill. Like, if you're trying to kill a priest, like a healing priest, it's hard to kill them. But Druids, you can't even hardly get on them. They just root you. It's like they root you, they run away. You get on them, they root you, they run away. It's like you can't even like stick to a Druid. To like, if you're melee, it's very hard to stick to the Druid. Whereas the priest, it's easy to stick to the priest. I mean, he might fear you, but outside of that, it's easy. But man, the Druids have been a real pain. And then I haven't seen a lot of Holy Paladins, to be honest, in Battlegrounds. That's because everybody's running Ret and Prot, you know?
Good in arena, I feel like. Druid's going to be really good at healing like teams and BGs. Shaman's going to just too many. Want to pick a kill window and get people dead in a certain time frame. Affliction's C tier. I think it's just worse than Affliction.
Interesting, he's got Elemental Shaman.
Heal yourself. I remove it, but 2 time frame here than Destro and Fire. Just
Elemental.
because of things like Ghost Wolf, your totems, being able to heal yourself. I think they're going to hit extremely hard. I think they just have great utility from the totems and other like cooldowns they have. I think they're going to be pretty goddamn good as far as casters go. in just about all scenarios. BGs, arenas, world PvP, I think Ellie's going to be pretty strong. Demonology, I think, is going to go in C tier. I think it's just worse than Affliction. Because, like, at least with Affliction, you're making it so they have to dispel your curses, or you can, you know, put on, like, Curse of Tongues, Curse of Exhaustion, Curse of Weakness. You can do all these things to all these different classes, and you're putting pressure on the healer or whoever has it to dispel these things. And Demo just doesn't really have that pressure. They have their pets, and yeah, it's like you can't really PvP scenario a kill shot. Which,
Yeah, BM Hunter it's hard as Volstave runs his BM Hunter. Marksman not as much. But I love survival. Look where he puts survival.
really good.
He puts survival hunter in the C tier. So you guys know that my hunter is survival, right? Let's run a battleground on my survival hunter. I'm kind of bored of the paladin right now. The paladin, again, I think it'll probably be a lot more fun at higher levels. At this level, it like you were saying, Fu, it just feels like this bracket really sucks. It feels like the paladin very underwhelming. You're just kind of spamming two abilities. I mean, you've got some survivability. You certainly have some tools that are nice, you know, with Hand of Protection, with Hand of Freedom. You know, those things are really nice. But other than that, it's you know. Yeah, they do. Yep. The Arathi boots have, the boots you get from they have movement speed, which is nice. And they're pretty good. I mean, if you get those boots, like the level 18 and level 20, they'll pretty much, like if you get the level 18 boots, they'll pretty much stay with you till level 28. You won't really run into too many things that are really better for Battlegrounds, I don't think, you know? So. All right, let's try doing a little Hunter. I haven't played Hunter. I like to play the Hunter a little bit just so I don't get too rusty on it. Because if I don't play the Hunter like at least once or two, one or a few, you know, a couple Battlegrounds a day, I'll get rusty. Because the rotations and the playstyle is so different. A little bit unique. All right. Like right now I have to remember like what it is. Let's try to take out this guy, right? We're gonna send my pet on him. We're gonna somehow my pet I lost target here. We're gonna throw up my turtle. We're gonna go ahead and kill him with kill shot. Let's go ahead and get on the priest. Of course, we gotta get to him. He's already dead, so that was a waste of a disengage. But disengage is a pretty short cooldown. Yeah, I love the hunter. I like the hunter. Again, I think the biggest reason I like the hunter so much is because it's so hard. You know, it's so difficult. Like right now, like when I'm attacking, I'm like in my mind, I'm thinking of all these things I can do. Oh, I can do this, I can do that, and like I screwed up and put down a freezing trap there when I should have put down an immolation trap, and you know my brain's constantly running through all the scenarios because there's so many, you know. Like right now, we're gonna get on this guy, and I don't think my pet's web is up, but it is. Okay, web. Now we're gonna go immolation trap, and now we're gonna do our DPS rotation, right? Boom, boom, and then we just move away. We kill shot, and he's dead. Of course, we had a lot of the people helping there, but we were able to do the primary rotation that I like to do, which is root, immolation trap, you know, raptor strike, mongoose bite, counter attack, disengage into ranged abilities, and kill shot. That's typically the rotation I like to use. And against most people, that will get them very low or kill them. All right. We're gonna switch. Okay, we're gonna disengage. He's not gonna get away. We're gonna disengage through this area, but it didn't matter. He's gone. The other thing to think about too is your aspects, because you can put aspect of the monkey on. The other thing is I want to get this character to level 50 because I want to respec, because there's some glyphs I need to move around. Because right now I don't have monkey and I want monkey up because it's going to 6% more dodge. So right now I'm at like 23% dodge, but when we get monkey on, we'll get monkey properly glyphed. We're going to be sitting at almost 30% dodge, which is going to be pretty. Actually, let's go after this one. Oh, he's just dead. We're going to disengage. We're going to get this guy. We're going to try to get him into a root, and we did. Again, immolation trap, he's dead. Now we're going to switch to this, boom, this. And of course, you also have, we can't forget that we even have Wyvern Sting, so we can put people to sleep. And if I wanted to be really cheeky, we could talent into Scattershot, and then we'd have Scattershot, Wyvern Sting. So we'd have multiple CCs outside of our trap CCs, you know. And then there's been times I've thought about speccing into the traps that root people, but I haven't done that yet. Here, let's just wing clip this guy so he gets off the... What is that anyway? What the fuck was that? Some player with a weird Murloc thing going on. Put down a slow trap here. We're gonna kill this pet. We're gonna root him. Immolation trap. Watch him just die. Dead. We're gonna mana burn this guy. And he's dead. Oh, let's kill this guy. Oh, I forgot. We also have our launcher, but I forgot what the keybind is. Here it is. We got our trap launcher. See, we can put him in that. We're gonna sleep this guy, although it's gonna break right away, but it'll still do damage. Right? After it breaks, it still does damage. And then we're gonna mana burn, but it doesn't really matter. We'll try to root this guy, but I don't think roots up. We'll try to root this guy. You also have to remember that the way my glyphs are set up is I have to get Hunter's Mark up because I do more damage with Hunter's Mark. He's dead. Okay, we're gonna switch to that. We're gonna disengage. We're gonna pull my pet back. We're switching to Viper to regen mana. Okay, now for some reason I lost. I guess this guy's insect swarm was doing some good damage on me. People don't realize that I'm melee, which that's one of the fun parts of it too. Is people don't get that I can actually do damage up close. They think that I'm like gonna be like ranged or something, you know. So you'll get like shamans and warriors that charge me. And it's a lot of times that's like perfect. It's like it plays right into me, into my strength, you know. "25 agility. I think I got to equip that. 25 agility is a shit ton of agility. It's not letting me equip it for some reason. And this battleground started, so it's not gonna. Huh. Oh, fail parkour. You want to see me? You want to try let's try to do an epic disengage. It's always fun to get to practice disengage because disengage is really important on the melee hunter. So, well, it's also important to not miss that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to disengage right before we hit the ground so we don't take any damage. But first, I guess we better kill these guys. Okay, we're going to send the pet in. We're going to disengage. We're going to root, right? Then we're going to get down Immolation Trap. And then we're going to go into our DPS rotation. Boom. Boom. And then he's going to do that. He's already got my trap up, so he's kind of screwed. Yeah. My Immolation Trap hits really hard. Like, super hard, actually. Now we're going to get rid of my pet. Otherwise, he's going to get lost. Alright, let's try this. Perfect. Did you see that? I disengaged right before I hit the ground. We're just going to sit here at a little bit of a distance and take this guy out with some ranged abilities. We're going to put this guy to sleep. Disengage it up. Yep, boom. Take out the rogue. gonna wing clip, then we're gonna move away with kill shot. Finish him off with glaive. And then we're gonna throw our trap down and try to freeze the hunter into a freezing trap. And we got him. Yeah, BM Hunter's definitely better. We're getting targeted here. We're gonna die. Yeah, we're dead. Why is that? Do I not have that trinket? I was hitting this. Why is... Oh, that's right. I picked up Hand of Justice. Okay. I picked up Hand of Justice, and I was wondering if the chance on melee hit to gain extra attack might be useful. So I wanted to try that out. Yeah, BM's going to be better for sure. Melee Hunter is totally not better. It's just really fun, but it's tough. It's very challenging, I guess, is the only way I can put it. Boom! Oh, turtle! Oh no! How much is the... I think we're gonna have to put that trinket back in. Where is it? I'm taking too much damage. Oh, you can't change... That's the thing that's really annoying in these battlegrounds on this server. You can't change gear in the middle of a battleground, which... I think you should be able to change gear if you're out of combat. Like, watch. I'll try to, like, when I come out of this res, I won't be able to, like, equip this trinket. It's really annoying. I'm not sure why they do that. See? You can't do that right now. It's frustrating. And we're losing. Why are we losing? Why are we losing, bro? Poor. I'm a rogue's worst nightmare. I can bring him out of stealth with flare. I can rue him with my pet. I can basically 1v1 him pretty much. You know, I'm like a rogue's worst nightmare. Here, watch. Let's put this guy to sleep. We're gonna web him. Now he's dead. Now he's toast. Watch. Boom. Oh, no, wait. Trinket. Oh, too late. I couldn't remember what my keybind for trinket was. My keybinds are kind of change based on what class I'm on, which is really annoying. Like my trinket keybind on this one's different than my trinket keybind on my Paladin, you know? Come on. I don't know why I wasn't able to drop my trap there. Come on. Come on. Come on. You gotta... The whole time I was CC'd the whole time. That was my bad. I somehow didn't get my immolation trap off. I was spamming the keybind, but it didn't drop the trap like earlier in that fight. I was spamming the keybind. And again, on this server, there's a delay. It's not a delay with my ping. It's not because my 86 should be fine, but there's just like some sort of a delay. Like when I hit like a keybind to do something, it always feels like it's like takes a second too long. You know what I mean? I don't know why that is. Okay, we're gonna shadow meld this guy. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Why is it, you can't, why? Okay, something's wrong. I'm trying to use this thing and it keeps saying, you can't do that when you're, no, I was doing it before I was dead. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I don't have it equipped. because it wouldn't let me equip it. I've been for like the past 2 fights, I've been spamming my Talisman of Arathor and wondering why it wasn't working. But it was because it wouldn't let me equip it. All right, so now I'm kind of pissed off that I got killed there. We're gonna have to get some redemption. See, that's what I'm talking about. The hunter comes up and starts hitting me. I'm like, dude, that is not what you want to do. You do not want to come up to me and hit me. I'm going to hit way harder. Any like melee hunter, any hunter that comes and tries to hit me with melee, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to hit way harder than he does. Ah, shit. Do we have Shadow Meld now? We're kind of screwed here. Because I don't really have anything. Okay. Should be able to Shadow Meld that guy out. Yeah. And also, the other thing that sucks in this server is health regen doesn't work. Like when you're in Battlegrounds and you try to eat food, it like fucking doesn't eat the food. And why is my bandage like not working? Like it's not working either. So it's like, what? It's because my character name is wrong. Probably because I switched. Remember right when I did my faction switch? And it's still not working. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I also don't know what type of bandages I have. Do I not even have any bandages? Like, I don't see any bandages in my... Here we go. We got mage weight bandages. Yes, kill me while I'm creating a macro. You bitch. That pissed me off. I wasn't ready to fight. I was fixing my macro, bitch. You are on my shit list, Warlock. I had too much coffee today. That, and I'm not looking forward to going to the hospital later. I have to go to the hospital later, and I'm going to be at the hospital for not really the hospital, but where my I can't even talk. My stepmom is. So I'm going to be there from like 6 p.m. until midnight, which is fine. But I just it's emotionally draining to see someone who's in that physical condition. You know what I mean? It's like it's very tough. I don't even know what's going on in this battleground. Let's take out this druid. We don't need that. This one. Where is it? Here, CC. We don't need this one. Alright, now we can finally put our trinket back, because that was annoying. Just want to get to 50. I want to respec my. We're gonna change out our glyphs here. We're gonna get rid of. Well, at 50 we get another one. So what's gonna happen is at 50, we're gonna remove endurance training. We're gonna put Mongoose Bite glyph back in, and then instead of putting endurance training, we're going to have to respec our talents and move. And actually put 5 points into endurance training, and then we're going to put in a glyph that gives us aspect of the monkey. We can't. What I would prefer to do is put a glyph that gives me endurance training, and then put talent points into aspect of the monkey. But that doesn't work. Glyphs don't count as talent points or mystic enchants. I'm calling them glyphs. Mystic enchants. I hate mystic enchants. I think they should have just called them glyphs. But anyways, the glyph. If we put a glyph here, we can't access row 2. So what we have to do is we have to put 5 talent points in here, which sucks. Because that's a lot of talent points, and then we'll have access to row 2 to glyph it. Well, and then we'll just put the glyph on monkey. So, unfortunately, we're going to lose 2 talent points in the exchange because currently, right now, I've got the glyph in endurance, which is 5 talent points. So, but that's just all. It is what it is. But that'll give us 6% more dodge, and we'll get our mongoose, or we'll get our rapid strike glyph back, which is going to give us a 20% damage reduction for like 3 seconds after we use Raptor Strike. So when we're in close with rogues and warriors, we're going to get a 20% damage reduction for 3 seconds every time after I use Raptor Strike. That's why stacking haste, I think, could be pretty useful on a melee hunter. Because the more often you can use Raptor Strike, the more often you're going to have 20% damage reduction. And also, the more often you use Raptor Strike, the more often you proc counterattack. So you're going to rotate through your melee attacks faster, doing more damage. So doing like a haste melee hunter could be a real thing. Like, I think that could be a real thing, stacking like a lot of haste. But I don't know yet. But it'd be something I definitely would like to try out. I had too much coffee. My brain's on Mars right now. I'm flying at the moon. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm floating in air because I drank too much coffee. This is kind of a weird encounter. Let's try to take it from the side. I don't want to head right in there. Let's see if we can just take out this Shadow Priest. Maybe? I don't know. This is a pretty big-ass fight. Gonna root him, get our trap down. He's gonna... I can't trinket that for some reason. I had to just get out of there. I was getting controlled too much. Getting feared and dotted and all that nasty. You can see all the dots on me. Let's just take out this pet. Why not? And there's the bubble that we didn't have. Look at all the dots I have on me. Holy fuck. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Jeez, I had so many dots on me. Why do I keep getting battlegrounds where my team just sucks? What the fuck? Look at the damage done. Like, I'm on the Alliance, so the top 5 are Horde. Like, I haven't done shit because I haven't been able to engage because there just hasn't been... You know, I've been controlled, or it's been like, you know, it hasn't been an even fight. This is like fucking sad. I hate playing battlegrounds when it's like this. When you just get on teams that just get annihilated. You know, you just get annihilated. I hate that shit. Yes, fucking War Stomp. I mean, me jumping here was just a way to get killed. Honestly, I just wanted to test out my disengage to make sure I could get on the make sure I could get on here. But I'm not into this today. I'm not into this today. I'm not into getting my ass raped over and over in shitty battlegrounds. This is pissing me off. I want to get actually teams that actually have a chance to actually do something. This is so bullshit. I need to get on an arena team. I wish I was 60 so we could just do arena and wouldn't have to deal with this nonsense. Or I wish they'd do like, when are they gonna do like a rated, rated BGs? So we can actually put some teams together. I'm getting tired of random BGs with shit noobs, man. If there's a scorpion, there must be a hunter nearby. Where is he? Oh, why you lay on hand, bro? Why you lay on hand, bro? Let's kill a warlock. Let's kill a warlock. How about, what do we got? We got a priest now. Yeah. So there's a priest. That just shows you the potential of the melee hunter right there. That was a priest, like a healing priest, trying to stay alive against me, and my DPS was too much. She could not survive against the melee hunter. Where's my pet at? Where's the pet? Where are you, pet? There he is. Boy, it took you long enough. You know what's funny is in real world I don't like spiders at all, but here, let's just go ahead and take this guy out. Yeah, sorry buddy, but you're really gonna die now. Yeah. Once I get the evolution trap on him. I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm screwed there. I don't think there's really any. I don't think any feral can kill me. I don't believe so. I haven't fought too many ferals. But I don't think they're going to be able to kill me. Shit. My pet's... Okay, there he is. Look at the lag. You see how long it took to like fucking get that... How long it took to get my trap out? Like, fuck. Let's try to kill this guy's pet. There's a tab target working for you right there. I'm like hitting tab and like this guy's right in front of me. I hit tab twice and it didn't target him. So beautiful tab targeting working brilliantly. Where's my pet at? Okay, we got trap, but now we're in trouble. Maybe. Let's see. No. We just annihilated that warlock pretty much. Warlock, you're not so strong as you thought. And my fucking bandage still isn't working? What is up with this shit, dude? Thought we fixed this crap. My name is Riversong, right? Yeah. Mage Weave Bandage. Yeah. Mage Weave Bandage. Why is this not working? Do I not have... Maybe it's a heavy Mage Weave Bandage. No, Mage Weave Bandage. Okay. Oh my god. Use Mage Weave Bandage. Isn't that what I typed? Did I not fucking type use Wave Mage Bandage? Come on. I'm full of anger today. I don't know why. I'm not in a good mood today, so I apologize to anybody in the stream. I'm very angry today, and I don't really know why. Actually, I do know why, because I'm stressed as fuck. Because of my stepmom and my mom and my wife. That's why I'm angry. Let's go ahead and help out this guy. I'm gonna root him. I'm gonna try to get Fire Trap down, hopefully. He's gonna do that. We're gonna put this guy to sleep. We're gonna disengage out of range, hopefully. We're gonna Shadow Meld the pet. We're gonna wait for a Paladin to come back, and then we're gonna kill him. I don't know what the fuck that was. Now we're gonna turtle. And we're probably screwed at this point. We can feign death the pet. We can put down a slow trap. Bring our pet back. And then we're going to put up our bubble. Double bubble. And we can't do shit. Alright, let's come back and kill this guy then. Or maybe not. Maybe we won't kill that guy. I mean, you can see the melee hunter, what I'm doing, 21,000 damage. You know, it's not like bad damage per se. Oh shit, this was kind of a shit show. Let's try to take out the hunter here. We didn't get our trap down, but we should still be able to kill him. Now we're gonna mana burn this guy. I don't know where my pet is, and he Hand of Freedoms. Okay, let's. Come on, pet, get in the game. Get in the game. We're gonna put this guy to sleep. Maybe no, maybe not. Why is my pet like being a dick? Why are you being a douchebag, pet? Come on. And I hit freezing trap there. I don't know if you saw that, but I spammed the keybind, and once again, she didn't drop the trap. I struggle with this on this server all the time. Like the delay, like there's some sort of latency issue on this server. Come on, fucking maximize the goddamn window. Jeez, what the fuck? Oh, it wasn't. That's sorry, my bad. Okay, so watch this. Okay, the trap coming. It could be it was on global cooldown. Let's see. Okay, start moving away. He's going to disengage. I try to put him to sleep. Now you should see me hit the freezing trap. Right there. When it went, see where the global cooldown triggered? That should have been me. You're not going to see the actual button click because on this server it's fucked up. You can't actually see the actual actuation on the actual icon. You won't see that, but you saw it go into a global cooldown. Unless it maybe it auto attacked or something. Or there you saw the click. There you actually saw the click. I could see the button kind of flicker, and no freezing trap was dropped. And I'll play that again. But this happens a lot, and it frustrates the hell out of me. This whole fight was a clusterfuck of me playing poorly, by the way. Okay, right there, you saw it flicker, and it didn't drop. So, it's just annoying as fuck. See, right there, I did it. Right there, I was jumping to my left. I hit the C key and dropped the trap. That's exactly what I did in that battleground. But the trap did not drop. So, and I run into that quite frequently, and it fucking sucks. Not that it would have made a difference in that fight, but you just want to see that your buttons work, you know? It'd be nice to know that when you do hit the button, it actually does what it's supposed to do. I would contemplate getting a spider mount if it wasn't so big, just because I have a spider pet and a pet spider. Like, see, I've got the spider here, and then I got a pet spider. I would contemplate getting the spider mount if it was a Black Widow, and if it was smaller, just to kind of finish out my theme. I also have, I do have a World Forged trinket called Jar of Spiders, that when you use it sends like a wave of spiders to attack your enemy. So when I get to 60, I'm gonna promote that to a level 60 trinket, which costs like a shit ton of marks of Ascension. So I've got to save up my Ascension. I've got to save up. I think it takes like 40,000, which is insane. It'd take you like a week to get that many Ascension points, you know. Look at all these damn shamans. It's nice to have shamans on my side for once, though, instead of always having to kill them. Just spamming the ranged abilities to finish them off. can't. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm fucking stun locked for days. Healing potion. It's not going to do me any good. Nah, I'm dead. Oh, wait. Somebody healed me. Oh, it didn't matter. I'm dead. Somebody healed me. Fucking rogues, man. The only way rogues can get me is if they stun lock me. If they try to just, you know, fight me, they usually are going to lose out. If I can get the immolation trap off, I need to be a little bit more careful with rogues. I'm being a little bit too, I need to be a little bit more cautious. A lot of times what you can do is you go into Battleground, you just go to the enemy team, right, and just sort by class and look to see how many rogues they have. There's only one rogue, so normally you don't worry too much. But if you go and look and there's like 4 rogues, then you pretty much have to be on your toes the entire BG for some rogue to just pop out of nowhere and, you know, try to get you. Let's see, there's a rogue here somewhere. There he is. I'm gonna have my pet root him right there. I'm gonna try to get him. And we got him. I don't know what that was, but I don't know what that thing was, but he's dead. I don't know what that was. Was that a player? Was that like a player? But there's only one rogue in this battleground though. But I was just like, is that like a player? It's like a big ass Murloc coming at me. It's like, oh man, what the hell? Is it a pet? I didn't know what that was. I'm just like, what? I didn't feel like it was a player, but I'm just waiting for somebody to kind of get close enough, like this person right here, and we can root him. At least try to. Let's try to get rid of these tentacles. I'm gonna put that person to sleep if I can get there. They're asleep. Should be asleep now. Put down a slow trap. Kill these tentacles. That's a friendly tentacle. I hate those tentacles. Got a rogue up here. Putting pet on aggressive. Here comes the pet. And there goes the first crash. The server crash of the day. Ah, I can't believe it took this long. Normally the server crashes like what? We've been playing for an hour and 50 minutes. Usually the server crashes multiple times by now. We've actually been pretty lucky today. The server's been fairly decent. Outside of the usual latency issues with dropping traps. First server crash of the day. And, you know, of course, we were going to win the battleground too, so you just take away that victory from me. Yesterday, the server crashed like, fuck, like 10 times probably. Oh, it crashes all the time. But then Malfurion's dead, though. I mean, as far as PvP, Malfurion's dead for PvP. I actually transferred to Malfurion, but it was just like the queues were... I mean, the queues weren't slow, but when you got into the battlegrounds, there was hardly anybody in them. So... Oh, wow, it came back. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. I've never seen it lag that hard for that long and come back. That's really weird. I've never seen it lag that long and come back. Yeah, I've never seen that. Normally, the server just crashes. Well, that's good news for us. Maybe we can get a victory. Get a victory out of this. Let's kill somebody. Is there somebody? Let's just kill somebody. This poor priest. Yous are going to die. Let's kill this person. It's just like... Okay, we're kind of screwing up here. The old disengage. Yeah, it's a disengage. It's super cool. Oh, I triggered it. I triggered it and I didn't need to. That was great. Way to blow your trinket there. Oh my goodness. Trying to heal up in Battlegrounds is so fucking annoying. Like just the health regen, like when you eat and stuff, it just doesn't work right. Like, look, I've got this like level 45 food. Let's see if it... Okay, it's actually working. And I've got level 35 mana. It's actually working for once. A lot of times it doesn't work. Alright, so we actually won that battleground. Amazingly, right? Thanks, yeah. It's been a really shitty day for Battlegrounds so far. But getting some really bad teams. That was a good team. Oh, you know what though? You level 87? Nice, Ferdy. You know what I didn't think about is when we hit the next level, we're gonna hit 50, so we're gonna be back at the bottom of the bracket again. So it could be really punishing for me. You know, like when I get into the next PvP bracket at level 50, it could be bad. I mean, I could be getting just annihilated. Yeah, it'd be a good test. It'd be a good test of my survivability, though, if I can stay alive in a level 50 to 59 bracket when I'm level 50. Let's see. Nah, it's garbage. Garbage. And let's see what we got. Oh, we got a blue hood. What's this? Ebon Mask. Oh, what was that one thing that I had that had all the agility? Did we ever equip that item? Remember the one that had like 25? Where did it even go? Maybe it was it on my other character? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, we're gonna equip that. It's like 25 agility. Now I'm gonna lose out on armor and shit, but we'll try a battleground with that. And let's switch to Aspect of the Beast, which increases my attack power. So this is gonna be like my most damaging setup. But my survivability is going to be a lot worse because we don't have the armor of the Crimson Resolve, which is 386 armor. What do I? So what was it? So this one is 10 stamina, but it's got 25 agility, which is a lot of agility. Okay, this doesn't look good. You can always tell how good a battleground is going to go. A lot of times, just how the first few minutes play out. Like, what is your team doing? Like, are they organized? Are they fragmented? This team looks very fragmented. These guys are fighting in the middle, and they're going to get killed. Watch, these guys are all going to die. Because there were too many of the other enemy team. This guy's almost dead, see? Hey, actually, he's healing up. Maybe one of them's dead. He's still alive. What about the druid? And these guys are dying, so they're both dead. You know, just stupid stuff. You know? Fighting in the middle, now they're dead. And now my team's like trying to bring the flag back, and they're probably going to get killed in the middle because there's going to be too many enemies. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to put this guy to sleep. Disengage, get on this guy as fast as we can. I guess my trinket's not up? Because yeah, it's not up. Shit. No. I'm screwed here. Yeah, I'm screwed. Shadow Priests are a pain in the ass. Shadow Priests are definitely probably one of the counters to the Melee Hunter. Like, Shadow Priest is really... They'll like basically fear you, dot you up, and mind flay you, and you just die. Like, it's old school Shadow, you know, where it just hurts. It's not fun. Did I do any damage? Not much. 2,400. Yeah, we'll just dot you up, and you can't really they'll mind flay you, which slows you down, and so you're just, it sucks. You can't really do anything. You don't have any kind of gap closer at that point. You know, if they're mind flaying you at a distance, you can't get to them, and you can't get away from them. So it's incredibly frustrating. That's another flaw of the Melee Hunter, is you don't have really any way to kind of get out of getting kited in a situation like that. Just... I'm just going to range this guy a little bit. Just to kind of soften him up a little bit. How can I hit my caps lock key, apparently? And dead. Did we do any damage? Oh, actually, we did some damage there. We did about 4,000 damage in that small encounter. And, you know, once again, I got a shit. I mean, look at the enemy team. This heal, he says heal bot, but this is the Shadow Priest. Look how much damage he's doing, 17,000. Look at that shit. This has been the battlegrounds, the groups I've been getting most of the days, where the enemy team is just, yeah, way better. But it is what it is. What can you do? It's the luck of the fucking draw. We'll try to get... I mean, it's still... No, they're up 1-0. Shit. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Yeah, I think for the melee hunter to have any chance to succeed, you've got to somehow kind of figure out how to counter. You got to be able to counter Shadow Priest Warlock. There's got to be something. Because if you can't figure out how to counter those guys, you'll never be able to succeed. You're just going to get trained. That's the problem I run into, is I get trained by those classes. You know, fear, dots, you know, what can you do? Come on, Pet. You know, get with the program here. And there you go. There's the rogue. That's what happens to a rogue who tries to fight me. Once you get the immolation trap up turtle, he's pretty much toast. I mean, people giving me buffs. I love it. Look at this shit. I'm getting Z buffs. They put thorns on me. I wonder if they know that I'm a melee hunter. That's interesting. You don't see hunters get buffed with thorns very often, but... This is the Shadow Priest, right? I think Cutie, the Cutie? Yeah, I can't engage. Their whole team's there. I'll just get wasted. Anybody who goes in here is going to get wasted. My whole team, see that team, that cluster? They're all dead. They're just dead. These guys, you're dead. Sorry, you are dead. Look, yep, see, dead. Dead. Like, what are you... Oh, man. This guy, yeah, buddy, you're dead. You're dead. Toast. The funny part with Battlegrounds, you have to understand, like, encounters. You have to understand when you have an advantage, when you don't. So many people in Battlegrounds, they just rush into situations where they have no chance to win. You know, they're just going to die. And it doesn't really serve the Battleground at all. You know, look at the enemy team. They're just sitting here like, and plus you got this guy who's just pumping out big time damage, you know. I got to get out of here. Oh no, my disengage. What the fuck? My disengage failed me. Did you see that? I disengaged and it like hit that little rim there. That was a big fail. Let's just put him to sleep. Ah, we're fucking dead. Wow, I'm just not in the mood for these shitty ass BGs today. I want to get this character to 60 though, so we can get the heirloom. That way, if I do want to level up other characters, we can help them out. Paladin be leveling a lot faster. I'm sure the Paladin at like 60, I'll probably just dominate. I've played Protection Paladin and Wrath of the Lich King when it was pretty solid, but apparently on this server it's like way stronger than that. And since I excelled at Paladin on a Wrath Lich King server, I'm imagining that on this server I'll probably dominate Battlegrounds with a Prot. But we'll have to wait and see. But there should be quite easy actually. But we'll just have to wait and see though. I don't know the setup yet. I have in my mind how I want to set it up, but I don't have all the Mystic Enchants lined up yet, so that's going to be something I got to take care of. And of course, right now I'm too low level. See, look at the damage. I mean, look at just this first person's 32,000 damage. That like these first two people out DPS most our team. Like if you add up 64,000 damage, 26, 38, 40. Those first two out DPS like 5, like most of our team. It's crazy. I hate these tentacles. Look at, I didn't even have my trap down on him and he was taking all that damage. Wait till I get my trap on him. Dude, you're so fucking dead, dude. Dude, I was shredding him without my immolation. Did you see that? I was shredding that dude without my immolation trap, which is insane. Like, holy fuck. I must have got some hellacious crits or something. I have to go back and watch that one on the replay. It's like, what the hell? I gotta watch that. I gotta see what happened there. Why was I doing so much damage? Let's see this. Okay, so we got a Paladin, right? I'm gonna go down through a freezing trap, right? And it misses, right? He walks right over it. I dropped a little bit too late. Okay, my pet's on him. Okay, I'm hitting him. I missed. I did a 203, Raptor. Or Mongoose. Did a 210 Raptor. He just doesn't... Maybe he's level 49. So here's the damage I've done. You can see my counterattack did that. This is my fire damage from my Mystic Enchant. This is my pet damage, right? So my pet did, he did 104. My pet did 81. I did, Mongoose Bite, Raptor, counter, right? My pet did 68, so my pet's doing good damage there. Then I did a few ranged abilities. There, and then that counter crit for 400. That was a nice one. Now we're into kill shot range and he's dead, but it didn't really feel like I was hitting that hard. Maybe he just didn't have a very big health pool? I don't know. It's kind of strange, actually. Not sure why his health dropped so quickly. One thing with the melee hunter is you'll have a big health pool. Like, I have more health than most people. Like, if you look at, let's pick like a druid. How much health does a druid have? He's got 2,100. I have 3,400. If you look at this shaman, he's got 2,100. Again, I have 3,400. If you look at this paladin, you'd think a paladin, he's level 44, but look, he's got 2,500. Is there anybody that, here, this 45, here, this hunt, that's me. This guy's 48. He's got 2,700 health. So, I mean, I have a ton of health, and that's just because of the build, I'm spec'd in. And also, the more stamina I have, the more attack power I have. So I actually gain... I'm going to put him to sleep. Now I'm going to root him. Because I would have, but he smartly was able to get that off. We're just going to do a little range damage here, just for fun, because I'm feeling lazy. All right. Maybe throw like a Viper Sting in there. Oh, let's get a kill shot. Here, let's go ahead and see if we can... No, he's already dead. Let's kill this annoying Shadow Priest. All right, let's see if we can get a root off now. Look at the damage. We're going to throw up our bubble. We're going to Shadow Mode. I'm dead. Yeah. That Shadow Priest is crazy. Like, his damage is insane. See that his damage 46,000. And Shadow Priest is a pretty easy class to play. The only thing that like if you're gonna play PvP, The only thing that's really you have to worry about with the Shadow Priest is, is if you get like a rogue on you and they stun lock you. But most classes, you're just going to fear them. You're going to fear them. It just depends. I don't know. Shadow Priest is fun because I played Shadow Priest in PvP many, many times, and I've never been able to be very good at it because I always found that there was a class that would train you, but that might not be the case here with the Mystic Enchant system. It's possible there might be a lot of options for Shadow Priest to add survivability to the Shadow Priest, so something that's, might be worth looking into. I think that's what's so cool about this server is because of the Mystic Enchant system, every class is different. Like, you have so many more options. So you can't, like, think of it like regular Vanilla WoW or regular Wrath Lich King because there's so much other stuff going on, Anyways, we hit level 50. Now we got a respec, and now we're going to be into completely different brackets. We're going to get our ass kicked even more. We're going to get our ass kicked even more. All right, so let's take a screenshot real quick of our current setup. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to reset all talents. I hope it doesn't cost too much. Oh, it's cheap. $12.50. That's super cheap. Okay, we're going to reset all our talents. Now, I don't know if it resets. No, it doesn't reset my Mystic Enchants. Oh, great. Server restart in 8 minutes. What the fuck's Azure Ghost? I hope that doesn't mean they're like putting a world boss in. Come on. It said Azure Ghost. I hope that doesn't mean they're like going to enable some sort of world boss, because that's going to fuck the whole server up. Yep, see, look. Come on. World boss lag. Once they put the world boss in, the whole server is going to lag to all hell. It's crazy. Anyway, so what we're going to talent. So we're going to have to talent into Beast Mastery, and then use a glyph to give us. So let's do that first. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into here, and we're going to go to Beast Mastery. We're going to put 5 points here. And then we're going to go into here. Let's see if there's a thing up. This one, I think. And we're going to add our glyph. So let's go quality blue. And we want glyph of the Raptor Strike. That's going to go here. And we're gonna get rid of this one. See, you can see how it's red. It's because it's not being used. And then we're gonna change this out for monkey. Just gotta find it. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Oh, okay, we can't do that yet. Okay, so let's go back to our points here. And we're going to go into survival. Now, tracking makes us do more damage. I like the range over that, though. Trap Mastery. Reduce all damage taken. Yes, we like this. Gonna increase our stamina. So we only have 6 talent points left, which is fine. So here's like we haven't put anything to TNT, which increase our emo trap. We also don't have sure-footed, which is something I would like to get eventually. And we also don't have lock and low. We're gonna need eventually as well. There's a lot of things here we're gonna need eventually. The Wyvern Sting's kind of been meh. Wyvern Sting is dispelled. Dispel is also afflicted by Wyvern Sting, lasting 6% duration, and increase all damage done by you on the target afflicted by your Serpent Sting. Alright, server's gonna restart. But see, here's the difference now. Now we gotta put monkey in. We got 30 seconds. Let's see if we can do it real quick. We're gonna go monkey. Where is it? Now you can see our dodge is 29.39%. So that's the reason we respect, because we wanted to get monkey. So now, because we run in aspect to the monkey most of the time, so that gave us 6% more dodge. So now we're sitting at almost 30% dodge, which is going to be really good versus melee. But we're still going to struggle against casters. And also we picked up Raptor Strike again, so it reduces damage taken by 20% for 3 seconds after we use Raptor Strike. So the other thing I'd like to do is increase my haste rating so that I could use Raptor Strike more often, because currently I don't know what the let's see. I mean, Raptor Strike's only a 6-second cooldown, so theoretically it's only a 6-second cooldown. That means like we really should only have, I'd say for 4 seconds, we probably aren't going to have 20% damage reduction. Like if we're like in combat pretty frequently, you know, for every like 6, I guess what, every 6 seconds out of the 6 seconds, maybe only 2.5 of those seconds, should we not have a 20% damage reduction? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Evo? Well, the server's restarting because apparently they're going to enable a world boss, which means the whole server's probably going to lag, go into some insane lag. But I was playing the Paladin, and I just was kind of bored on the Paladin. But it's mostly because the Paladin at low level is boring. So I jumped back on the Hunter to get my Hunter to level 50. The Hunter is now level 50. We still have 6 more talent points. I think... This is tempting to get focused fire because of that, like kill command's active. My pet's crit's going to go up 20% if I put 2 points into that, so that's pretty interesting. Hunting for sports, really cool. Also, like I said, if we put 3 points here, we're going to increase our Immolation Trap damage by 6, but 6% doesn't seem like a lot for 3 talent points, I'm not going to lie. We also have Deflection, and this one's, see, reduce the disarms. This one's pretty good, because it's going to reduce the duration of disarm effects against me. Which is pretty good against rogues, because they do like to disarm you a lot. And then, again, Sure-Footed, reduce the duration of movement firing effects. Also good. There's just so many cool abilities. He was just about to log in, yeah. There's just so many cool abilities here, right? But let's go for Lightning Reflexes. And what does this one do? Increase the damage of your melee abilities on targets under 35% health. Yeah, let's grab this one as well. But there's so many... there's only 10 more talent points I'm going to get. And I want Sure-Footed. And I want Black Arrow. So we want to get Black Arrow and we want Explosive Shot. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Ooh, this is interesting. Critical... Oh, we want this one too. Critical Strikes, because it's not ranged critical strikes. It's just critical strikes. Critical strikes have a 30% chance to grant you Exposed Weakness. Exposed Weakness increases your attack power by 25% of your agility. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm thinking... So we got 10 more talent points. Actually, we got 1 here. So 1, 2, we got 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 7, 8, and then I can't remember what this one is. I think this one 7, 8, and then and then we need lock and node. I think so 9, 10. I think that's what we're gonna be. And then we got to get the glyph for explosive shot, which is called ramp up or something. I think it's called charge up or something, which allows us to use explosive shot in melee range, and that'll be worked into our melee rotation. And then the other thing we need to do is, so really stamina and agility is what we want for stats, because of exposed weakness is going to. This music's too loud. So we want stamina because this ability here, this one here, increases our melee attack power of my pet and myself by like I can't remember if it's like 10 or 20 or 30% of my stamina, right? I think it might be as high as 30%. So the more stamina I get, the more attack power I have. And then here, this increases my agility by 15%, I think. So the more agility I have, the more agility bonus I get from this. And then this increases my, I think it increases my attack power by a percentage of my agility when we do with exposed weakness. So this one gives me more attack power based on stamina. This one gives me more attack power based on agility, right? So that's, yeah, they're gonna, the server's gonna be shit. It's gonna start crashing every 2 seconds now because they're gonna do some world boss crap. Last time they did world bosses, the whole server was just a disaster. It was like lag-tastic, you know what I mean? I think they're doing an update. I think what's so cool about the Melee Hunter is I always find it a challenge trying to take a build that everybody says is garbage and trying to figure out how to make it work. You know, that's always like intriguing to me. It's always like, I love challenges like that. Trying to like theory craft something that's, because I know it's not going to be like the best. It's not going to be like, oh, you're top on the damage meters or you're like a juggernaut that's killing everybody. But if you can get it to where it's viable, where it's like it's good in a battleground or it's good in an arena, like on a 3v3 team or 2v2 team, if you get to the point where it's good, considered good, then I figure it's like a victory. Because if you looked at the PvP tier list, they had survival all the way down to the C tier, which is bad. Like C tier is bad. When you're looking at PvP tier lists, you want to be at least in the A tier, right? Like B or less usually means it's probably not very viable. So interesting to see that this one guy who knew PvP pretty well had the survival in C tier. And the other thing that's going to be interesting is now we're level 50, so we're in their next bracket of 50 to 59. So we probably are going to be getting just destroyed in this bracket, but we'll just have to wait and see. The other thing I need to do, though, is I need to level up my enchanting more. I also need to level up engineering because I need to be using engineering, like, you know, dynamite and stuff. And there's some things in engineering we could probably utilize. Like, it's like you can't even log in. You've been disconnected. This world boss shit, I just not a fan of the world bosses. Not a fan. Like here, Azure Ghost. This is just going to ruin the server today. Look, I can't even load it on the website. Look at this. Like even the website's lagging. Even their fucking website's lag-tastic. It's a testament to how good the PvP is in this server that I'm still playing on the server. Like, it's a testament to how interesting the build system is with the Mystic Chance, like how fun it is and how cool it is to theory craft that I'm still playing, because this server is like one of the worst servers I've ever played on as far as stability. And they like to advertise how the stability has gotten better, but I completely disagree with that. In my opinion, the stability on the server has actually gotten worse. So okay, let's just reload. So apparently they rolled out an update that's not working. What a surprise. Like, what a fucking surprise, right? And it's funny because now what's going on? Here, now the launcher can't even load. Let's try logging in without using the launcher. I gotta remember what my password is. I hope this is the right password. I don't even know. Ah, it is. And you can see both servers are down. They're offline. So let's go into Discord and watch the shitstorm. That's going to be people bitching and crying and moaning. Right. All right. General chat. Here we go. Does this shit go down every fucking day? Holy shit. Yes, it does. It goes down 10 times a day. Sorry guys, but this is unplayable. Back to turtle. That's the normal like meme. Terrible ascension. It's back down. It's back up. It's back down. Damn, you still can't. Server was running too smooth, I guess. Yeah, today the server was actually running pretty smooth. The server today was the best the server's run in probably 2 or 3 days. Like it only had, I didn't get any crash out of the client. I did have the one huge lag spike that lasted like a minute, and then we were back. I think I take that back. There was one crash. There was one crash today where I completely had to, the server had to restart or something. But in a span of like 2 hours and 28 minutes, one server crash is good for Ascension, to be honest. But yeah, just... All right, here we go. Yeah, Evo, you just want to grind. Yeah. Can be rough, You just want to get, on and play. I mean, how nice would it be if you could get on this server and just play without these issues? It would be such a fun experience. It's still a fun experience, but it's a very frustrating experience. So. No, my wife's calling. I gotta take this. All right, my wife's having issues, so she's having heart issues, so I gotta go get her. So my wife's having some medical issues. My wife has a lot of heart issues and problems, so she's at her mom right now. Her mom had a stroke, so she's with her mom, but she's having too many issues, so I gotta go pick her up. I'll catch you guys later. Hope everybody's having a good day.